the marketing strategy, Ross is getting all this free publicity from the Breakfast Club by going at somebody.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't work for everybody, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I wouldn't do that
Mm-hmm.
because I've seen that strategy go the wrong way too many times for people.
Mm.
And the people that it does go right for, majority of them, it ends really bad. Like, they'll have the success in a short time frame, but at some point it implodes.
Mm-hmm.
That's a 50 Cent marketing strategy.
Yo, what up? Right now I'm out ATVing in the rainforest with a group of high-level entrepreneurs. I'm a 7-figure entrepreneur. My mentor, Nehemiah Davis,
Listen to
8-figure
me.
entrepreneur.
Listen to me, y'all. This man's gonna teach y'all just entrepreneurship, period. How to get in the game, stay in the game, and get that 6 and 7 figures, man. This man constantly investing in himself, putting himself in rooms. This is why he's on that next level. This is why he's been making this type of impact for so many years. But now that man coming out and helping y'all do it. So when Blake said, yo, I'm about to go crazy, I said, I'm looking at it. So listen, if y'all interested, getting your money right, getting your time back, and be able to scale and grow your businesses, AstenCeo. Blake, I'm telling y'all, don't look nowhere else.
Welcome to another episode of It's Credit at the Top. I'm your host, AstenCeo. I got the voice of God on the other side.
Hey, peace and blessings, beautiful people, as always. Hallelujah.
Man, shout out to Rose. Shout out to Rick Ross. He's a genius.
Yeah, for sure. You watched the new joint? Drink Champ?
What new joint? Skimmed through it. But, you know, Rick Ross, he has these car shows going on.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting so much free publicity right now from the Breakfast Club because DJ Envy's like a little mad.
Like really, for real?
Ross said some joking things on Drink Champs.
Mm-hmm.
Little jabs, because DJ Envy does car shows. Mm-hmm. DJ Envy kind of responded on Breakfast Club jokingly, and then Ross keeps keeping on his social media. Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna send you the link after. I'm gonna send you the link just to hear it. You'll hear like Envy's really upset. Mm-hmm. So why I say he's a genius is he's getting so much free marketing for his car show by Envy continuing to talk about it on the Breakfast Club.
Right, one of the biggest platforms on earth.
Period. Mm-hmm. Like the Breakfast Club is bigger than any platform that Ross has. Mm-hmm. Or can get on. Mm-hmm. Like the Breakfast Club bigger than Drink Champs.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and I was just thinking that was why I say it's a genius. He's a genius because Ross, he understands marketing. Mm-hmm. And these are things that we can all learn from and implement. It's like people, they'll hear the stuff, or they'll see the Shade Room or Hollywood Unlocked post the drama or the tea about the stuff. Mm-hmm. Or if people do listen to the Breakfast Club, like I don't listen to the radio, I'm subscribed to their YouTube. And I'll just listen to little clips of stuff just so I'm in the know of what's happening socially. Mm-hmm. So they had this segment of DJ Envy responds to Ross. I'm like, what is it? What is this? So I'm like, all the people on YouTube is getting aware of this. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, there's things that you can, and there's things to do and not to do from that. Because while I say Ross, he understands marketing. If you follow Ross on Instagram, for example, he promotes all day, every day, mm-hmm. from when he opens his eyes to when he closes his eyes to go to sleep.
Yep.
Morning glory, blah, blah, blah. And he's tagging all of his partners that he works with mm-hmm. on whatever it is that he talks about. He won't even be promoting anything, but it'll be Luke Belair tag, Checkers tag, mm-hmm. Wingstop tag. And he'll be sitting there talking about mowing his grass. Mm-hmm. But it just have all these partners tag. I'm like, he does it shamelessly to whereas if you're on Instagram and you're looking at stories, you know how I have like the bar to show like how many stories the person's posted? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Every single day, Ross's bars look like little dots because it's so many stories every single day.
Yeah, it go hard.
He's not caring that, oh, they gonna think I'm posting too much.
Man.
Like he eating his breakfast. Morning glory. Start your day with the bamboo.
Mm-hmm.
With the cream bamboo, with the Luke Belair.
Mm-hmm.
Now we got the blue bottle. Which I don't know if I would ever drink no blue champagne. I don't know what that that is. But
yeah, that sounds like a carcinogen.
now they got the gin. No, got with the gin. And then they got the cognac. I think the cognac's called Villon or something like that. We got the Vignon.
Mm-hmm. Then they got a
Like
scotch
it,
too,
like
right?
it, I don't know, but I just know it's just so many.
Mm-hmm.
And Ross, he's one of those people that I follow. Like I don't follow rappers. The only rappers that I follow are only people that could be considered rappers. Because one of them's not really a rapper, but a large population would consider him a rapper. Only rappers I follow on social media is Ross and Swiss Beats. Just for I follow Swiss just for motive. Like I just search Swiss's page just to see what's going on, what he's doing.
Because he
Like,
always
that man just bought a camel. The man just bought a camel team. Like what? Bought a camel team? That camel racing? Man bought Iron Man's house. Like I just think certain stuff Swiss does is just dope, and for him to be the person that's doing those things, it's like, how did you get here with these people?
Right.
Because he just does like Swisser design a McLaren.
Or what's the watch partnership he had?
I don't know. I can't remember, but just stuff like that. Like how did you? I've heard stories of Swiss because he's somebody I study. Like anything Swiss Beats, any interview, whatever, I'm listening to it. He literally used to rob people at gunpoint with DMX to buy an Iron Man's house.
Right, and getting a degree from Harvard and designing McLarens and buying a camel team.
And I watch Ross just because I just get motivated. I don't get motivated by the things that he shows. Like a lot of people, they'll like to see the big old house and he got 365 cars or whatever, and the jewelry and the lifestyle and all this. I get motivated by seeing like just the constant elevation. So so there's things that you can learn and things that I be learning that I'm like, man, I really just be like, man, I be playing. Like, look what Ross is doing. I need to be doing that. But then the downside of it is some people that hear me say, like, look at the marketing strategy. Ross is getting all this free publicity from the Breakfast Club by going get somebody. That doesn't work for everybody, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, I wouldn't do that. Because I've seen that strategy go the wrong way too many times for people. And the people that it does go right for, majority of them, it ends really bad. Like they'll have the success in a short time frame, but at some point it implodes. That's like that's a 50 Cent marketing strategy. It's something from the, I can't remember which law off the top of my head, but it's like from 48 Laws of Power, 33 Strategies of War, or the Art of War. Like you can tell 50 Cent studies these type of things and implements it. Ross does the same thing when it makes sense. And he's been successful with it. I think the first time that he attempted it was on 50 Cent back in the day. You remember when 50 and Ross was beefing?
Nah, I don't remember that. When was this?
See, that's how I know you only listen to Kendrick.
Nah.
That's crazy for you to be a rap fan and you don't remember a 50 Cent and the 50 Cent and Ross beef.
When were they beefing? Like 08?
50 was going on social media he was pimping Curly or something with the wig, with the Jerry curl wig and all that stuff. 50 took Rick Ross's baby mama shopping. 50 showed
Yeah,
up
yeah,
at
yeah, yeah, yeah.
50. 50 got the video footage of DJ Khaled's mama sleep at her desk at work.
Yeah, and they were outside his mama's house one day.
What the video was, he was outside his mama's house, and then the same day they was at his mama's job, and she was literally asleep at her desk. In the video, like they're standing right in front of her, like
Yeah, I do.
like Khaled, we know where your mama's staying stuff. That's from the Rick Ross stuff.
Yeah, I do remember.
Rick Ross had the album called "It's Deeper Than Rap."
Mm-hmm.
That's where it started off. Rick Ross dissed him. Rick Ross went at the time. 50's the guy. Ross went at the guy, and then when the guys went back, because thing at this time, 50 like had a reputation for demolishing careers. And then Ross was like, "All right, watch this." He's like, "I got the attention now. Watch this." Banger after banger after banger after banger after banger. Like this is prime Ross when Ross really went. It's like he just kept hitting with the bangers. And he was dissing 50.
I do remember that.
You know. And I know this is hip hop. This is hip hop talk and get right back to the marketing lesson, but as tight as like French Montana and Khaled is and stuff now, 50 and them say that was French Montana shooting the footage of Khaled's mama's house and Khaled's mama at work and stuff. Because if you remember from back in the day when it was the hip hop DVDs,
yeah, it was French.
You know, French Montana was a camera guy before he was a rapper. He had them cocaine DVD. It was like French Montana and DJ Vlad up in New York, which now French Montana's became one of the biggest rappers, and DJ Vlad TV, you know, biggest YouTube thing. But at the time, they was both just camera guys.
Yeah.
So that's just some hip hop gossip. Not to say who did what, but I'm like, the story doesn't make sense if French is the guy running around with the cameras. He's in New York. He don't know these guys yet. Look, if you don't want to be an entrepreneur and have numbers like this coming in your business with just one digital product, just keep on scrolling. This ain't for you. But if you are the entrepreneur and you're looking for the information, you're looking for the resources, the training, and the tutelage to grow and scale your business online, this is the place that you need to be. I put together the most supportive program and community for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs looking to generate more income online in their business. Plus, I'm giving you my entire framework and system. SYSTEM stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money to where you do the work one time, implement it into the system, and the system works for you 24/7, 365, so you can make more in your business while working less. So look, go ahead, click the link, join the program, and get instant access to all of my trainings, all of my resources, plus a community of like-minded individuals just like yourself that you can network with. And right now you can join completely for free. So go ahead, click the link, tap into the community, tap into the resources, and I will see you on our coaching call this upcoming Wednesday. But what I say is a lot of the people use that. Like Ross seen what worked for 50, he did the same thing. And since he had success with it, he does it when it does make sense. Car show. Envy, you'll never be on my level. Yeah. That's what it started with. Yeah. Now it went a little more towards, when I send you this video and you listen to it, it's only like 5, 6, 7 minutes. But you can hear like
the passion.
Envy's upset.
Yeah.
So with and here's the biggest point that I wanted to hit with the marketing. Ross understands that everybody's heard the saying, or most people's heard the saying, one source of income's too close to none. What I'm learned from Ross is that one source of traffic is too close to none. So he's utilizing every source of traffic that he can. Yeah, his phone's one thing, but he's like, no, I got to get out here. I got to go on Drink Champs. I gotta throw some little shots. So I'm the biggest, right? The biggest. I gotta throw some shots so the real biggest
can respond.
Because on the YouTube lane or podcast lane stuff, yeah, Breakfast Club ain't the biggest. But people forget that's a radio show.
Right. First and
A
foremost.
nationally syndicated radio show.
Mhm.
So there's a bunch of people that ain't like me or you that's in their car listening to the radio
Right.
still every single day.
Mhm.
I'm pretty sure there's a lot of people in Atlanta, in Georgia, in the South, in Texas that could drive, Arkansas, Alabama, Mississippi,
Mhm.
Florida that's listening to the Breakfast Club.
Yep. And it's early in the morning too. So you starting the day off and now you got the whole day for that marketing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so it's like one source of traffic is too close to none because the traffic brings the income.
Mhm.
So if you got one source of traffic, that's pretty much like you got one source of income.
Mhm.
And just things that I'm personally going through in my business right now. Yeah, I'm telling y'all this. I'm the guy that runs over the hill and I come back with the arrows in my back to be like, hey, they over there.
Straight up. Yeah.
Like everything I do, I go and I do it. And then I succeed or fail or get beat up or
Mhm.
knock something or knock them out. Then I come back and tell y'all how I did it. Or I come back and tell y'all the the downsides of it so you can learn from my mistakes so you don't have to go through the same thing.
Mhm.
So my Facebook ads account got hacked. Not my Facebook page, but my ads account where you run ads on. You run ads on Facebook Ads Manager. That got hacked. Whoever the hacker is went and spent $20,000 and sent the traffic to some product that doesn't have anything to do with me.
Mhm.
So because how it works is you have to have the way Facebook charges you for ads. Well, the way most ad platforms charge you for ads, but we talking about Facebook right now. When I say Facebook ads, y'all, that anytime y'all hear me say Facebook ads, I'm talking about Facebook and Instagram.
Right.
So the way Facebook ads works is you don't pay them and then they run your ads. They run the ads and then you pay them.
Mhm.
So you have to have a source of payment on file. It runs it up to a threshold of $900. Then it bills you for $900.
Mhm.
Then it runs it again for $900. Then it bills you, unless you have different settings to stop and
Right.
stuff,
Right.
right? So what they did was they hacked the account. They upped the ad spend to like $20,000 a day, which is absurd.
Yeah.
Like nobody would do that. I don't care how much money you have. You're not starting off an ad campaign at $20,000
Right.
a day. So when people hear me say I spent tens of thousands of dollars in a month, I spent $100,000 in a month on Facebook, they're thinking that I just went and spent that. Like, no, I start everything off at like a $20 to $30 a day,
Mhm.
and then you gradually scale that up
Mhm.
over time. Once you see what's working, what's not working, and stuff, you test first,
Mhm.
right? But the reason that they put the large amount of money on day one is because if you put a lot of money and there's not a lot of time left in the day, Facebook is just thinking, oh, well, let me hurry up and spend this money. And it's just gonna spend it real quick. That's why every time we run ads, like we have them set to kick in at like 4 o'clock or 4:30 in the morning.
Mhm.
The reason for that is so we have the whole day to spend that ad budget.
Right.
If I put $50 for the day and the ads start at 8 o'clock p.m., it's just gonna hurry up and spend that $50 by midnight.
Mhm.
And it's not gonna get in front of who it needs to get in front of because it's like, oh, okay, this is the budget. Let me hurry up and send
Right.
it out.
Right.
If I get it started at 6 o'clock p.m., it's only got 6 hours to spend out whatever the budget is, whether it be $20, $50, $100, $1,000, $5,000, whatever. It's not gonna get the time to get to who it needs to get to. So we start everything out. I can't remember the time off the top of my head, but I think it's like 4 or 4:30 in the
Yeah.
morning. So it gets that whole
Whole day.
day to start to be working. So it's like once we see this, we stop it. By this time, it's already spent 10,000. We stop everything, but then they get right back into it. I go sleep, they get right back into it.
That's tough, man.
As far as for my business, Facebook ads is the only form of paid traffic that I do. So I'm telling y'all this and you this because it's like that one source of traffic that's too close to none. Because it's like I'm bottlenecked right now. It's like stuff's at a halt because I can't do what I want to do.
Right.
And then at the end of that, that's why I say everything's your fault. At the end of it, whose fault is it? Yeah, I do have 2-factor authentication on everything. I do, but at the same time, it's my fault. If I had, let's say, YouTube ads running I could still be having some motion happening right now. Instead of Facebook being one of the biggest companies in the world, literally has the shittiest customer support that you will ever imagine. Because they are the biggest advertising platform, period. Because outside of Facebook, they own Instagram. Outside of Instagram, they own WhatsApp. Outside of WhatsApp, they own Messenger. Right. So it's the biggest ad platform. That's why you'll hear digital marketers, include myself, always talking about Facebook ads because it's the biggest. It's so big that they don't care about the small business owner. So when you're having problems, there's nobody that you can talk to.
Right.
Like there's nobody I can talk to about my situation. I just gotta click buttons and wait.
Because it's not even a chat, huh? It's just like a response, like a quick response, and you wait 2 to 3 days, or like.
Well, you can put in like a little chat, but then they just say what they say is, especially for a situation like mine, we're working on the issue. We'll email you with an update, and then it just to say still under investigation. You request the update, they hit you back. We understand this is crucial, blah blah blah. It's still under investigation. Like there's nobody you picking up the phone and talking to ever.
It's crazy.
Ever. I don't think you get to that point until you're like maybe spending multiple millions per month. So even in our eyes, what we think of, I've spent quite a bit of money on Facebook. They could care less. That's why you have so many people that run Facebook ads that, they've gotten accounts disabled, nothing they can do about it. They have no clue why the account got disabled. They can't get ads approved. They have no clue why they can't get the ad approved. You know what I'm saying? And there's nobody to talk to because it's like you're literally eyedropper worth a drop of water in the ocean.
Right.
Compared to them, even if you spending $500,000 a month.
Yeah, it's still insignificant.
Yeah, I don't think you get that concierge treatment until like you spending like maybe $2-3 million a month or something like that.
Which is crazy, bro.
I think. Yeah. I don't even know that for a fact. That's just what I've heard.
Yeah.
From somewhat reliable sources, and they don't know either. That's what they've heard. So that's not like something I can say is a fact because I've experienced it.
Yeah, it's all speculative.
Hey, yo, I'm AstenCeo, and I've been able to do numbers like this in my business with just one digital product. But it's not about how much came in. It's about how much that I missed out on from information that I did not have. Literally millions. And I do not want the same thing to happen to you along your entrepreneurial journey. So look, I put together the most supportive program and community for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs looking to generate more online in their business. And I'm giving you my entire system, and system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money so you can make more in your business while working less and have numbers like this coming in on autopilot. So look, go ahead and click the link and instantly get access to all of my trainings, all of my resources, plus weekly live coaching calls with myself and the community of other entrepreneurs that you can network with, partner with, and profit with. So go ahead, click the link, tap in. Right now you can join completely for free, and I will see you on our coaching call this Wednesday. So, but at the same time though, I'm like things like this, because the only reason that most of the time, the only reason that we grow is because of a forced need to. So it's only this is gonna force me to do other stuff, because I've been frustrated with Facebook for a long time, just like any entrepreneur that pays for digital marketing. 100% of them frustrated with Facebook.
And nothing's
Like,
changed,
I know,
huh? Like,
I'm willing to bet on that 100% of people that run ads on Facebook are super frustrated right now. It's just they don't feel as if there's another alternative.
right. Have you seen any improvement since you first started?
Hell no.
Man,
It's only gotten worse.
dang.
It's only gotten worse. It really started with iOS, when with Apple's new iOS system, back when they dropped iOS 14.
Yeah.
But that's gonna affect platforms all across the board, just because I think Androids are gonna start putting new privacy things in place, which is gonna affect YouTube and stuff. Like, I think YouTube sent out something that said that they're taking away keywords from targeting.
Really?
Now, I think, yeah, just for privacy stuff, for the privacy concerns for people. But and one reason too is because everybody's not good on video. So if you're running a YouTube ad, you can't just put a static image.
Right.
Because a lot of Facebook ads are just images with words or captivating images that'll just catch your eye. A YouTube ad, you gotta talk.
Yeah, you gotta be in front of the camera.
What you gotta say? You gotta grab that person's attention. Like, really. Because YouTube's just a video. That's why YouTube still, as big as YouTube is, it's still it's still such a wide lane, believe it or not. Because honestly, Facebook's overcrowded because everybody does it. Those same people, you don't see their ads on YouTube.
Right.
I don't know. I haven't seen a YouTube ad in a while because I have YouTube Premium, so I don't have ads on my YouTube. But I'm pretty sure all of you all listening or watching this right now, when you're on YouTube, think of the people's ads that you see all the time when you're scrolling on Instagram or when you're on Facebook. You don't see any of their ads on YouTube.
Yeah.
There's a reason for that, because they don't think they can.
Yeah.
Outside of the biggest.
Yeah. There are only two people that
you're gonna see Grant Cardone everywhere.
Yeah, for sure. And he was one of the people.
You're gonna see Russell Brunson everywhere. You're gonna see Dean Graziosi everywhere. You're gonna see Tony Robbins everywhere. But people that look like us, not seeing them over there.
I've seen one person, but that's it. One person. But even
who's the one? Who's the one, and bleep out the name?
Trapper.
If I had to put my money on anything, that would be the one person that I would have guessed. You know why? Because he's great on camera. Matter of fact, don't bleep out the name.
Yeah. And even
don't bleep out the name. Shout out to Wall Street Trapper, because it's a learning moment. So yeah, don't bleep out the name, because we ain't saying nothing negatively about him. We bigging them up.
Right.
You look on YouTube, anything that Wall Street Trapper is featured on as the guest, it's their most viewed. He's the biggest on. If he's not the biggest, he's like top 3, top 5 biggest on Earn Your Leisure, biggest on Social Proof, biggest on whatever he goes and touches, it turns to gold as far as a viewership. and attention, and look at me. So it would make 100% sense for him to be running YouTube ads. And also, I know from the outside looking in, because I don't know I don't personally know him, but I tune into certain stuff, and I study from afar from people, because there's things that you can learn. He's building a network right now. So if I had to, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but me with my marketing background and what I understand and what I know that he has going on, if he's running ads on YouTube, he's probably not even selling nothing right now. He's running the ads to promote the network or Trapping Tuesdays or something.
I think the one ad that I saw, I think it was, I'm trying to remember for real. I think he was talking, like, what's the name of his community?
How long ago was it?
Oh, this was like months ago. This was months ago.
Nah, I'm saying, see, I'm talking about in the now.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen anything recently. This was like maybe towards the end of the year last year.
Yeah, but still, I just know he's building a network right now. Because I was wondering, I scroll Instagram and I see him always talking about Trapping Tuesday, right? He went and he got a billboard in Times Square for over the New York Stock Exchange. I was like, man, that's genius. Right. And and then I go on YouTube because I'm subscribed to his YouTube channel. I go and I look for it. I'm like, I don't see Trapping. I'm hearing him talk about all this Trapping Tuesday. He went and got the billboard in Times Square over the New York Stock Exchange. Like, where's the show? It's on a whole nother page of the network. So he's building up a network right now. But it makes sense for him. And his show that he's constantly promoting, that he went through all that he went through all that marketing and promotion for, he does it live. So he's good on camera.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I ain't gonna hold you. If you're an entrepreneur, aspiring entrepreneur, and you want to have numbers like this coming in your business on autopilot, you need one of two things. You need a digital product and you need a system. And system, SYSTEM, stands for saving yourself time, energy, and money. So look, I put together the most supportive program and community for entrepreneurs and aspiring entrepreneurs, where you instantly get access to all of my trainings, all of my resources, plus weekly live coaching calls with myself and a network of tons of other entrepreneurs for you to network with. And right now you can join completely for free. So go ahead, click the link, tap in the community, tap into the resources, tap into the program, so you can get numbers like this coming in your business on autopilot. And I will see you on our coaching call this upcoming Wednesday. It makes sense to go run some YouTube ads. People connect with me on video for some sort of reason. That's why I'm like, I've been knowing I need to, but I'm like in the mode now where it's like, okay, Facebook, you forcing me to.
Right.
Because we get in a sense of comfort in our brain. Our mind's the biggest thing we have to get over, because your mind is designed to keep you safe and comfortable. So it's like you comfortable over here. So you don't want to do certain things still. And you need a bigger budget to run YouTube ads too. It's like, you can get back some decent data with spending, $5-10 a day on Facebook.
Right.
You ain't gonna really get stuff back spending $5-10 a day on
YouTube, the Google ads.
Yeah. Not Google ads, because Google ads is different than YouTube ads. Even though Google owns YouTube, but Google ads, that's you wanting to rank at the top of a Google search.
Right, yeah.
Or being the little static image that pops up on the websites when you just happen to be online and stuff. I ain't about to do that.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember, because I know Google Ads does this, but I don't know about YouTube. Does YouTube charge you for only for like the clicks?
The thing about YouTube is, with Facebook, with Facebook, you are just charged, period.
Yeah.
YouTube, people have to watch a certain time frame of it before you charge for that impression. So Facebook, somebody looks at it, whatever, scrolls past it, you charge for that. Versus YouTube, I don't know that, I can't think of the time off the top of my head, but like if they don't watch the first 15, 20 seconds and they hit skip, you don't get charged for that. They hit past that threshold, then you'll get charged for that. So you're already disqualifying all the people that aren't interested anyways.
Right.
And you're not getting charged for that.
Right.
And you can get in front of a better quality of person. When I say quality of person, I'm not saying like, yo, you're a better person than me. Like a better quality lead. Because when you're scrolling Instagram, when you're scrolling TikTok, when you're scrolling Facebook, you're there just scrolling, just looking at stuff in the moment. Like you're not scrolling there looking to learn anything. If you happen to see something that catches your eye, yeah, but you're not there on the app for that.
Right.
I think when you're on YouTube, you're on there to learn something. For the most part, my demographic, my avatar, they're on there to learn something. That's why I say I don't really consider it social media, because I'm like, that ain't so. YouTube's not social media. It's different. So just say, for example, if I am teaching people if I have a product that's helping people trade stocks, we'll just stay in the stock world. I can put my video in front of people that are searching how to trade stocks.
Yep.
Versus we doing that over here on Facebook. This person just killing the time. They just sitting at the desk, they on their lunch break, they at work, they just scrolling, and then they see something and then happen to, their brain's not wired in information mode right now.
Right. It's entertainment, micro attention, nothing for the long haul.
Yeah. I'm sitting there and say as you say, I got something that's helping people create captivating content to turn your content to cash. This person sitting there and searching, how can I monetize my content?
Bam.
They seen your video before they seen your ad before they watched the video that they tuned in to learn. So I was just like, man, I just want to tell these people, and I wanted to wait and talk about it until after I figured it out. But I'm like, shit, I'm going through it in real time. Maybe I can save somebody in advance.
Yeah.
Because ain't no telling how long this is gonna last. Because I have no ETA.
Right. Just telling you to just chill and wait.
Yeah.
That's so trash.
And this is the power of, I'm using my email list. I'm using my text list. I'm using my social media. But at the same time, I'm like, the reason why you all want to have paid advertising is because you always have to be turning and acquiring new leads. And the stuff that you have is limited. Like people are going to get, like say social media, for example. You can't post something on social media. For one, everybody's not going to see it. And then two, the message is going to be getting repetitive. Like you got the same pool of people hearing the same offer over and 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 over again. You need some new people to hear that stuff.
Yep.
That's why, going back to Rick Ross, the collaboration. There's people that listen to the Breakfast Club that ain't following Rick Ross on Instagram. There's people that's watching the Drink Champs that ain't tuned in to Rick Ross on whatever. That's people when he tagging different people all the time on his stories. He's just tagging people showing love. That when they repost that on their story, there's people that's following Wiz Khalifa that ain't following Ross. Cause Wiz, he down with Brett Bears. If y'all know Brett Bears, he's the person that owns all the liquor that Rick Ross is promoting, and the Bel Airs and the Bumbu and the all that stuff. He got Wiz down with the gin, McQueen.
Which makes sense.
Yeah. So Ross had the gin. He tagging Wiz Khalifa. What if Wiz Khalifa see that reposting on his store? Ross is getting introduced to that audience too. So, man, shout out to Brett Bears too, man. That dude,
the GOAT.
You know, he created Ace of Spades and Duce. So did the Hove.
Yeah, bro. He the GOAT, bro.
Yeah, y'all. But yeah, one source of traffic, one source of income's too close to none. One source of traffic is too close to none. Because if that one source of traffic gets cut off, the income gonna get cut off. So y'all out here just saying you're gonna do everything organically. Cool, I'm all fan for that. It's just gonna take you slower. And then what if that gets cut off? You tell me you do stuff, a lot of stuff word of mouth. What if the mouth gets cut off?
Yeah, then be SOL.
You get one person upset, they go tell 2 people, they go tell 3 people. That's word of mouth too.
Yep. Nobody think about that.
Now all of a sudden you got all these people that were thinking about doing something with you, thinking differently just because they don't really know you like that. They haven't established a relationship. So they going off of the trust factor of the person that told them. Oh, word, I thought you already did 3 projects with him. He tripping. Yeah, man, he on some bullshit. Cause think we've all been negatively affected with word of mouth on certain things. There's certain restaurants I have not tried to this day because somebody I know told me it's trash.
Yep, that's real. That's real. It's powerful.
So y'all get your multiple sources in, your social media, your email list, your text list. Y'all, everybody needs to start a podcast. Collaborations, partnerships, word of mouth, Facebook ads, YouTube ads. Like,
yeah.
And we out.